Well, my name is Danny Polonco, but people know me as Dan-One. I started writing in, you say, 82, 83. That's when I was really more aware of what they were doing, you know, like all the old writers. Some people might not consider myself a writer, you know, they might consider me an artist. Some other people might say, yeah, he's a graffiti artist. But I think that at the bottom line, people are really just judging the action, not the actual value of the work produced. I would call myself maybe an alphabetical engineer, because basically we sort of focus in engineering typography and taking the English typography and making it our own. It's sort of like, just like language. We sort of speak in a certain way and it's English, but it's in our own terms. So that's the same thing that we do with the typography. So it's sort of a nonverbal communication portrayed in our own way. I mean, a lot of things are added, sort of the icons, the arrows symbolizing speed, aggression. In the letters, they have a function. They're not just there for just cosmetic reasons. So they have a purpose. Letters connect, and they're connected in a very well thought out way. So things are there for a reason. We use aerosol. That's the main tool. I mean, we're not limited to that. It just happens to be that was the quickest way to do what we do. But if aerosols wouldn't exist, we would still probably be using any other medium. I would wish that the paint was less toxic, and we were able to recycle the cans in some way or another. They could be refillable. But it is not necessarily the best medium to work with, but it just happens to be the mediums that we mastered. Am I an artist? Well, yes and no, because I guess an artist, the definition of artist is those who have imagination and can see beyond. So I guess, yeah, because what I do is sort of created from me. But I guess in the contemporary way, I guess no, because I guess we haven't been accepted, or at least what we do hasn't been accepted. So we still continue, you know, the struggle to be acknowledged, you know, because at least, you know, some ways we get acknowledged for doing what we do, and it's sort of portrayed always in an unnecessary way. But what I feel is what I do is necessary. To me, if I look back now, it's sort of like a, you know, the voiceless, you know, creating their own voice. So when you see that, you know, I mean, in retrospect, now you say, well, you know, what am I doing? So it's just the continuing of that and the developing of that and the echoing of that at least I try to do today. And that's why to me it's important that what they did and why it's important to the community at least this community. Many other communities don't necessarily need this vehicle. Like, for example, like, I couldn't imagine somebody that has the opportunity to go to an art school or do all those things wanting to go through the same experience that I've gone through or many other writers have gone through. So in some ways I tell the story of the community, tell my own personal story, and it's sort of like leaving a legacy, you know, and hopefully people pick up and won't let it go.